The following video contains coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
But now
when I walk up,
But now when you're
it's already set up.
yeah.
And so it's fun. I don't get to go zoom. I'm not going to time it out normally.
But when you said heater, just
all
shut
about
up.
timing it,
That,
eh?
that was really cool.
That's how it goes. It's just like a natural clock. So now it'd be like, hey, fake talk. Haha, look at us. We're so funny. And everybody here like, oh yeah, there it goes. And welcome into yet another edition of Uncle Gramma's Story Time.
Pew, pew, pew.
Uncle Gramma's Story Time. He's Uncle Gramma. I am Gary.
I am story time.
Yeah, I was going straight B-52s with it.
You should. That's your new nickname.
He's got him a show, and it seats about 2.
New nickname, story time.
Woo! Dang. Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Well, then how you doing, buddy?
Ouch. Hot.
Hot?
Yep.
Yeah, we heated it up in here.
Yeah. Well,
was
it's
cold.
not like that kind of hot.
Oh, okay.
Things are hot.
Oh, as a whole, your life aura is heating up.
Yep.
Very exciting.
And like NBA Jam.
He's heating up.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
gonna-
things. The weather is heating up.
Yes. All that snow that came in.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
just in time.
That's
It's all going to melt. That'll be good.
It's good.
So we got
It's gone.
that. Spring is sprung, like they say.
What were you saying before about
I had a
this
great
hoodie?
story about this hoodie. So this is my official uniform for Uncle Gramma's Storytime because we are sponsored by our friends over at King Palm. Check it out. Look at all these things. We got these the cones, but they're not the leaf wraps. They're like papers. And then we got the leaf wraps. We got the roaming crooner that we've been joking about all the time. Hey, pull over. Roaming crooner. Very funny. Tim Robinson? I always get it mixed up. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And so we love Roman crooner humor, but yeah, we got all sorts of things but the swag. Okay, so I was a little bit medicated, and I had ordered some chocolate, as in like some chocolate bars. Chocolate bars. I ate like 3 chocolate bars. This was 2 nights ago, and I was wearing this thing, and I didn't think anything of it. And I pulled it out to put it back on today for the show, and I had chocolate stains here. Still have a couple. You can see one there on the string. On my arms, I got a couple. I don't know how I did it, but I covered myself in chocolate without knowing it. That's how good King Palms are. They'll help you forget that you've stained your incredible, beautiful King Palm bunny hugs.
And you're just eating like little chunks of this, and it's just like
well, you know what
exploding?
the problem was? It was those big chocolate bars. So it was 2 chocolate bars in one.
okay.
So you open it up, and then, some of it gets melted a little bit, so it's sticking in the package. So you rubble the package around, and all the little chocolate chunks fall out, and they get on you. And then you don't catch them because you're not really paying attention because you're watching TV and eating chocolate after smoking your King Palms. So, it was just fun to realize, like, it wasn't just a little bit, it was a lot of chocolate. This whole thing was covered. It's like, how did I miss that much?
Yeah.
It's like, jeez.
A lot of people ask me about the beard,
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
like it's true. Like I don't diet other than just eating soup. Like it's all soup, and I'm not like going super gray yet everywhere else. So like this is just like
Soup burn.
like acidic stuff from like tomato soups or like ramen or something
He's
like
not
that.
joking. This is legit.
I've been saying it for years.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, that's
That's the soup life.
it's soup life, exactly. And sometimes if you get too much soup in there, it dyes it, so then it looks red.
Yeah,
Like, if
well,
I got
it
tomato
depends what
soup
kind
or
of
like a-
soup, exactly.
like
If you got some
strong
mushroom
ramen.
soup going, it's going to go gray.
No, there's chunks. You just get little chunks of mushrooms there, and you're like, oh no, I'm that guy. And I've been that guy for a long time.
How many times have you been in a conversation and someone says, sorry, Grandma, real quick, you got a mushroom in your beard?
Well, not a mushroom, but like there's soup in there. Almost every time I eat soup around other people, and everyone's
Soup life.
nice. It's
Yeah.
like, but they can see it. It's like, oh wow, you missed. Like, nope, I tried to get it through what I got, and I
Practicing quick
couldn't
shots.
quite get it through. So the rest of it just kind of, the big mustache acts as a filter, so it just kind of stops all the non-liquidy stuff,
Yeah,
and then
the
it
chunks.
just starts dropping down. See, I can. That's probably what happened with the chocolate too. I know you're
There was a very
pain
good
there.
chance that there was numerous bites that had some beard interaction that would definitely have some chocolate trails
and
attached
then
to
when
it.
you stand up, it gets everywhere. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
it's gonna be
this
starting on the
hoodie
floor.
has like perpetual soup stains that I just can't get out because it's hits here and then drains down to the thing. I love this Los Cabos drumstick shirt.
Shout out to
It's-
Los Cabos
it's,
drumsticks.
Nice red shirt.
Great for
and,
soups that are red.
Yeah, and
Some borschts, if you will.
I don't wear it very often
Is
because
that your borscht eating
usually
shirt?
right in here is it's
Borscht?
covered in soup. All red soups.
Mm.
I usually wear
All
this
right.
shirt.
That's smart. So we usually start shows off talking about soup
Well,
and our lovely sponsor with King Palm.
I was gonna say you gotta look at
That's the next place we're going.
the thing.
He keeps a Tamagotchi AI robot chained up in his basement, and then he goes downstairs right before he leaves to come to the studio, punches it right in the balls, and says, "Robot, right now, give me something fucking crazy." And the robot's like, "Yes, master, anything, just please don't kick me in the balls." My robot voice.
Nice.
And then it spits something out for him. Basically, he gives it a couple keywords. Today, this is one of the most beautiful ones. This is the exact opposite of turkey bag, Satan's red eye, all the ones that have been horrifying. This one's beautiful.
Satan's red.
I'm loving what I'm seeing here. So we got waterfalls, as Uncle Gramma loves waterfalls. Got a real nice looking cheeseburger.
That is weird.
What's
I
that?
always put
Waterfalls?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you love waterfalls.
Anyway, the
Dude,
Tamagotchi knows, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. He sure does, boy. And I don't know, man. You got is that like a candle? I'm not sure what's on top there. It looks sort of like the head of a Lego. Maybe like a Lego burger on a cliff on a waterfall in the forest.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. But
What do we got? What did your... By the way, this is every time we do one of these, we get one step closer to the, Skynet taking over. So to all the overlords out there, please remember that I was nice to you guys. He was the one that kept you chained up and beat the shit out of you. He's the one you
when
want.
you didn't do it right.
That's right.
Yeah,
What did he say?
None of the pictures that I did actually came out
With any of the stuff that
well
you typed in?
the way the sandwich was supposed to turn out. So it is a sandwich in nature. I'll give you that. It's not a hamburger.
It sure looks like a hamburger.
It's supposed
It's
to
a
be
giant hamburger patty.
It's supposed to be like AI. I assumed would have understood this because of how important it is.
Patty.
Yes.
That's a patty.
Yes.
This is all fixins.
I agree.
Fixins everywhere.
I agree. But this was also the closest looking thing to what I had actually asked for, which was my favorite sandwich on earth, the Clubhouse sandwich. So I'm going to get into something. I've been basically keeping track in the back of my mind. If something hits me when a good Clubhouse sandwich shows up, I'll remember. I'll just kind of like, okay, mentally
Mental
take a
note.
note
Yeah.
of where I am on a map, and then I can kind of trace it back and remember, oh, is this place or this place?
With like the dream of being able to go back again.
Yeah. And so back in the day, this is a 20-year long, I guess, search for me, is to basically beat the best club sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Like
And-
by making it yourself.
No, I can't do
Okay,
it.
just
Oh, I've
finding
done
one.
I've done
Okay.
a good clubhouse at home. You kind of gotta like give it up to the people who are making
Experts?
the club. Yeah, because they're a part of the club.
Yeah.
And some of them think they're a part of the club. Like you make a chicken club, and it's like looks more like this sandwich, or
Okay.
like a single sandwich. It's just like that's not a clubhouse. Clubhouse. I remember somebody saying this might have been a joke or something that a comedian said. But there's a specific thing that you need when you have a clubhouse sandwich, which is number one, triangles. Must be cut into triangles so you can see the layers of the sandwich. Some places are smart and do a half sandwich triangle and then two little triangles. not 4 triangles. But all these things are important. You can't, rectangle a clubhouse sandwich. Must have 3 layers and little frilly toothpicks. But those are very basic things. That's
course,
like
yes.
the beginning of the clubhouse search.
That's
So-
the outer blueprint. That's a shell.
So if you go into a restaurant, every restaurant that you go into, if it's, lunch, supper kind of thing, breakfast, it doesn't matter. There's usually a clubhouse on there. And if they don't have one, I'll leave. And if they do, then I'll
You're in
always
luck.
get it if it's the first time that
That's
I've
it.
been there, just so I know what the kitchen's like. How they respect the clubhouse sandwich reflects on the rest of their restaurant. To me.
Yeah.
Not saying in general.
No.
That's just to me.
Yeah.
So I've tried so many clubhouses. Every place that you stop, little places here and there. And I might as well just start at the best one that just blew my dick off. First time I've ever had a clubhouse that was just like, this isn't normal.
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah. So we were in Watson Lake, Yukon. And if you can point it out on a map, look at Dawson Creek, go up to Fort Nelson and go over on the way to Whitehorse. There's a place called Watson Lake. There's also a signpost forest is there on the way up to Alaska. A lot of people leave their license plates and everything there. It's a super cool
Not
little
just
spot.
not just a clever name.
No.
Sweet.
And they have a bunch of hotels and a bunch of restaurants in towns. Only like 300 or 400 people that live there maybe in the busy season. But there's like thousands of people that drive through there every day. So there is stuff that can accommodate you in town. Now, I had been staying there for a little bit, and we'd pretty much been to the couple restaurants that they had that were attached to hotels. And somebody decided to say, hey, I'll take you out to the gas station out on the highway. And they have like a small little restaurant. They have really good soup and sandwich. And I'm like, hey, let's go out there. And so we go out there, and there is only 2 tables. It's a literal like auto body shop on the
Perfect.
side of the highway outside of a really small town in the middle of nowhere, like northern Yukon.
Yep.
Or I guess it would be southern Yukon. Anyway, we pulled up, went in. Guy that was working on the vehicles and his wife were in there. It's kind of like attached to their house. And I was just like, well, what do you got? Look at, the Denver sandwich, the bacon and eggs. And everyone's just like, oh, I want bacon and eggs right now. And I'm like, I'm going for Clubhouse, like, for sure, because this is going to be, what did she say? Oh, we got hot hamburger soup or whatever. And like, this is going to be great.
Trailer Park Boys. Oh, Bubs, look at that. Hot hamburger sandwiches. You know what that means? Hot pull the fuck over. Love hot
Exactly.
hamburger sandwiches.
Hot hamburger soup was just outrageous. And so she brings out this clubhouse. And I'm not saying like you have to have the tallest clubhouse ever. Because how do you fit your face around a lot of those types of sandwiches? It's a little bit too much,
Not sensible.
But like I do like a good Texas toast thing. Now, the Texas toast, 3 layers, did it all right. Everything's displayed. She went kitty corner, 1 triangle, and then made 2 little triangles and put it next to the big triangle, which was a great display. Had the frilly toothpicks, only needed 3, but pickle on the big section of it, like a big homemade or like out of her own jar kind of pickle.
Not a tiny pickle.
And then I started looking at the sandwich, and it was real chunks of roasted ham. And there was real chunks of homemade hand-cut bacon.
Come on.
There was, what was it? It was real turkey, like pulled dark meat turkey from yesterday's leftover turkey kind of thing.
You're not supposed to talk dirty to me.
And
like
it was
this,
just
dog.
like the lettuce and the tomatoes are like, I can see them growing over there. And it was just everything about this sandwich just hit me where it's like, this is the most homegrown clubhouse sandwich I'm ever going to eat. And it was as unbelievable as you'd think. It was like somebody's grandma just made you this thing, and it was like a piece of art. And I could smell oil Like everything about the dining experience is just like small town. You're in a like
You're in a garage,
an
man.
auto shop,
Yeah.
and I'm eating. It's just like, oh, she makes this guy. How's this guy not fat?
Mhm.
Like she makes this kind of stuff all day. And I
Because
remember
it's all natural, dog.
we sat there and had chats with them, sat there, drank coffee, and people were coming in and, oh, did you have the soup? Yeah, the soup's amazing. Oh, you guys found our secret. It was like, the secret is just going out to the mechanic's place and eating his wife's food. It's like,
Good
okay,
secret.
it's wicked.
Take that.
And I was the only time we ever went there. And then since then, every single Clubhouse sandwich that I've ever eaten has to stack up to that, basically on a scale,
And?
because nothing can do it. I have done, and I had pulled turkey. I tried to have ham around, which wasn't the same kind of thing. The bacon that she had was like very specific, so I haven't been able to recreate. I've never been able to put it all together into one thing, because I don't know, you can see it isn't an obsession. It's just I'm a creature of habit, and that's the one thing on the road. Everyone's kind of got their thing when you're going to eat somewhere,
Dude.
but like Clubhouse sandwich is where it's at. Because really, if you have a decent Clubhouse sandwich and don't say anything about it, you're going to notice the rest of the people you just went and ate with be like, oh, it was okay. Oh, it's all right. So I usually wait back and don't say anything about the Clubhouse until everybody's said their thing. If it's good, and it usually everyone's, oh man, this is a great meal. This is a great meal. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. It's because of the Clubhouse. They took care of that. They gave me some real turkey this time. None of that shaved stuff and like a slice of friggin'. Oh, here's the other thing that made it the best. Toasted middle, one side toasted on the top and bottom, soft side up and down.
Genius.
Never had that before, and
Genius.
since.
That's game changing.
Because that's what saves the roof of your mouth, and you
And
have
the
a much more
moisture-
enjoyable eating
The
experience.
moisture goes into the toastiness instead of going into the bun and sogging things up.
You're right on it.
You're right. That's next level.
It's something that I've always, it's going to be around. I don't know how maybe if I find this place, they'll finally be like, you found us. And I'll be like, adorned into the club.
Yeah.
And then I can have like, a little
Achieve next
pin
level
and a secret
status.
handshake that I
Yeah.
can walk around the country and be like,
You in the club, bro?
oh, yeah. Because I feel that I should be in the club.
And every time you tell somebody to prove it, you get a Clubhouse sandwich.
Yeah.
It's the best life ever.
It's going to be awesome.
Now, can I take this into another direction?
Yeah, why not?
As we are hanging out. Uncle Gramma's story time. Freshly back. We still say freshly back, eh? Freshly back from the big trip down south.
You bet.
I want to stick with food themes. What's going on here?
Well,
Are you making supper right now? Look at this.
We'll keep it on the food theme. Keep talking.
I was going to ask you about your favorite meals on the road, because you're talking about going up north. What about your most recent trip? Do you have any meals that blew your face off?
I did make a couple.
Always making meals.
Well,
Okay.
again, like we save way more money.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
And
100%.
some of these grocery stores that we go to, you find meat's a little cheaper. Like even with the exchange rate, like there's stuff that you're like, holy, wow, like this is quite amazing. So we got some steaks the one night. What was the first meal? I don't have to explain every meal. We had pork one night. We had steaks one night. We kept ourselves fed with a bunch of different local veggies and other stuff like
Okay.
that, roasted veggies,
That's all fine.
salads.
What about on the road? Were there any snacks on the road? Any stops on the road that had something that blew your mind, food-wise?
Oh, there's always new like chips. Like Flamin'
Here
Hot.
we go. Yeah,
Flamin'
give me
Hot
something
is like
different.
its
Okay.
own company or something like that, and they attach to all the other companies. So like, there's so many more Flamin' Hot things.
Like
I'm
snacks.
pretty sure there's a flaming hot Mountain Dew. Like,
Oh, for sure.
it's wild.
Guaranteed. Always doing the
There's
Dew.
12 different kinds of Mountain Dew.
What about jerky? Any hot jerkies? Any good jerkies?
I haven't gotten like any spectacular jerky since last year down in South Dakota, in and around. It was around Deadwood, somewhere near there. Anyway, there's some really good jerky places down there, and I do always try and look for some.
I know you. That's why I'm asking. You go out of your way to try new things. So I just wanted to know if anything's
but it's
happened
those
like that.
little things, you know. Like one little secret, I guess only the guys that I travel with notice, and I never really say anything about it. But corn nuts.
Corn nuts.
I love corn nuts. It's
the world's most quietest snack.
Yeah, and one time a guy on our good friend Treston, shout out Junior. We brought him on the road with Johnny Don't when it was just Mike and I. Oh, this is a weird digression. And I was eating corn nuts, and I think I just offered him around. Hey, want some corn nuts? Want some corn nuts?
Oh yeah.
You know, guy, the driver, and then handful to the guy in the back seat.
Yeah.
He was in the back seat, and all of a sudden I just hear, and it started from there. So he ended up cracking off like the back part of his molar.
Oh, corn nuts.
And like we're on our way into the mountains and like going from Calgary to Nelson.
That would hurt.
And so I think we were like near Radium Hot Springs when it happened. And he's just like, so I think this might start hurting after a while because he's like a chunk of it came off and there's like you can feel the nerves exposed now. So he's like popped a bunch of Advil. And I remember after a while it just like, oh, here's some water. Here's like, no, it's like vodka. I'm like, don't do that to yourself. And then
I don't like this conversation anymore.
He was all in pain, and we ended up having to camp that night because we didn't like a ferry crossing. And he was fine going to sleep. All the Advil wore off in the morning, and he woke up just screaming. We were all in a tent, and immediately it was just like, "Oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry."
What did you do?
We
can't do anything.
We took him to Nelson, where there's a lot of dentists there, but didn't have any proper health insurance and all the other stuff. So we're gonna have to pay for it, and he was like his tooth was abscessing or whatever. So literally, what happened was he went on my cousin's instructions. Went to the grocery store. We got some ground cloves and some cloves, and packed that thing in the back of his mouth full of cloves for probably like a good 48 hours. But I would say within the first 6 hours, I saw a drastic change from a guy who wanted to jump off a cliff to a guy that could hold a normal conversation.
Yeah.
So like it was pretty nuts. Supposedly they used to use cloves as a numbing agent for all like tooth stuff back in the day.
Would you say it was corn nuts?
So yeah, I try not to say. I don't offer corn nuts to anybody anymore. I just kind of do it secretly. I buy.
What's your favorite flavor?
There is a chili and lime picante, something other one in the States that I can always find. Yeah. Sometimes find a jalapeno one here, but
if you're lucky.
Just corn nut, and like some other places just have corn nuts, not the corn nuts company, but the other corn nuts around.
You're here.
You're gonna ask about that.
What's going on here?
Oh, I got chicken.
He does have chicken.
So I had a whole plan, so I'm gonna continue through with it. Just change of plans. Okay. Something really exciting happened. You know when you see like a trailer for like a movie or something, you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Can't wait. It's going to come out in like 3 months or something like that. So at the beginning of the week, I saw this thing. It's like heartbeat hot sauce.
Whoa.
And something, cool coming out on Friday. I'm like, what's going on? So then I waited till the weekend, and
I love heartbeat hot sauce.
They put out a hot sauce for Meshuggah.
Oh boy.
And I was just like, what? And I just want to shout out everybody out at Heartbeat Hot Sauce.
Yes.
Like, you guys are,
Shout
that
out.
was a good one. Good one. Big fans of the hot sauce.
Hell
Huge fans of Meshuggah. And like the fact that you get to go in there and make a sauce for one of your favorite bands.
Whew.
And like, that's just super sick. So I immediately ordered some, and they're not going to be here for another couple days. Unfortunately, it just came out on Saturday. So, but as I'm just going to leave that going in the background.
Absolutely.
I do have some homemade chicken, and brought some hot sauces. So we got our regulars. Like, you got your cock sauce. Did you ever know this is anything other than sriracha?
No.
No one ever called it cock sauce or rooster sauce?
Rooster sauce, yes.
Rooster sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. Cock
That's
sauce
correct.
is the way to go.
Cock sauce all day.
And then you got
Cock of the walk.
your Franco's extra red hot.
Extra.
But I was also wanted to bring some local stuff. Do hyper local, right?
We love hyper local.
So I do have some of this left. It's one of my favorite local hot sauces, Deadly Dan's.
Deadly Dan.
But this burning berry is like Saskatoon berry and ghost pepper. It's awesome. And first thing I thought of was like, this would go really good on chicken and waffles, like mixed with syrup. And it's you can use it for a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's exactly why I bought it, because I was making chicken and waffles for like a brunch. And then I was like, I want to put this Saskatoon berry ghost pepper on it. And it is awesome, the Deadly Dan's one. And then this is also Saskatchewan made, this Judd stuff. I don't know if you've been seeing this anywhere.
I don't leave the house much.
So this is made Railway Ave in Southeast Saskatchewan.
Southie!
That's not the biggest place in the world. And like, I see it all over the place. And this is the highest heat one that I've seen.
Oh, she's a burner.
I didn't know that their heat level went up all the way to almost their top. But
11?
yeah, I just wanted to try out some hot sauces and chicken.
So this is what we're doing. He's doing the chicken hot.
Yeah. Well, which one do you want first?
Oh man, we're both doing it?
You're doing it.
I'm doing it? You're gonna burn me up?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Eat some chicken.
Okay. I don't know. I'm starting to. Ooh, I'm getting a little scared now.
Well, I'm not going to heat it up though.
No, of course not. Okay.
So
what do we do is grab it and
which one are you going to do first?
whichever one you want.
Go with the blueberry first.
All right, I'm gonna blueberry first. Here we go.
Sorry, Saskatoon berry.
I'm gonna just dump it on here, hey?
Yep.
It's gonna come out hard.
It's runny.
Oh,
There you
is that
go.
okay?
That's a pro move right there.
Here we go. We're gonna burn up. This will be great. That's really good.
Nice.
Really good. The berry gives you a nice slow introduction. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Before you go to Eater Town.
There we go.
Oh, he's burying
That's
up.
a good one.
Burying it up. I'm going to go for the really, really hot guy now. Very worried about this, so I'm just going to do it a tiny bit. Oh boy.
That Deadly Dan's is gnarly.
Welcome to Eating Chicken while it's hot with Uncle Gramma on Story Time.
And then
Supporting local hot sauce. That's good, but it's hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going in.
that's how you do it.
Oh my God, bro.
Get in there. You're
You're
gonna do it.
crazy.
You gotta do it.
You're doing it. Say goodbye to Uncle Gramma's mouth. You'll notice eating with the beards. You can see the chunks. We're gonna have chunks later. It's gonna be great.
It's sweet. It's not that hot for
We're being high on the Scoville list or whatever it is you're talking about.
yeah. And I do really like
I want
hot
more of
stuff.
this stuff. I want more. of
Anything
that.
ghost pepper, anything scorpion,
Scorpion Deathlock. That was Sting's.
because they still have a good taste to them. But right?
That's the one, man. Like I'm burning, and it doesn't even matter.
Like if anything could be a breakfast hot sauce,
That's it.
it would be that.
100%.
So
Ooh.
I do have some heartbeat hot sauce on order.
You gotta do those last ones. Woo!
So next time
I'm gonna
We'll
get
try-
some napkins for us.
try a little bit of heartbeat.
Oh, it's so hot. Ah. Oh, the napkins are gone. Someone played a cruel joke on us. Stole napkins. What the hell?
Till next time. Go to heartbeathotsauce.com.
How are your hands? We're just gonna let him just eat this out. I didn't even get to ask any of my questions about the